smile, look one kiss. I did the walk of shame again and again.
Benvenuti a Soundcheck, benvenuto Tony Hadley, welcome.
Thank you, grazie.
Anzi, Anthony Patrick Hadley.
Anthony Patrick Hadley, it sounds very posh. Nobody ever calls me Anthony Patrick. Everyone just calls me Tone. That's simple. Tony, I don't mind Tony, and Antonio, Italiano, But no, just Tone.
In concerto quest'estate festeggi 45 anni di carriera. Ti chiedo, senza pensarci sopra, 3 momenti di questi 45 anni che ti vengono in mente.
3 special moments. Signing a record deal.
Okay.
Because without the record deal, there's no career. Live Aid and Band Aid. Phenomenal. An experience that will never happen again. And surviving as a solo artist.
1981, Much More di Roma e Odyssey 2000 di Milano, i primi 2 show degli Spandau in Italia. Cosa ricordi di quel periodo?
My memories are... Spandau Ballet were not very famous in Italy in 1981. And all I remember there's the Much More Club in Milan, yeah, okay. So Iggy Pop was playing down the road. He cancelled, so all these Iggy Pop punks came to our show. And how can I put this? There was a big fight. and all I remember is coming out of the club and these punks are trying to sort of bang, bang. And yeah, it was a big punch up. Yeah.
Hai collaborato anche con molti artisti italiani, da Caparezza ad Arisa, da Nina Zilli a Elio Le Storie Tese. Ecco, ti hanno lasciato qualcosa queste esperienze?
I think I've always had fun. I mean, what's been interesting is trying to learn a song that's got very much an Italian influence. So because the melodies are always, Italian people are really into big melodies. But I suppose the furthest I ever went with an Italian artist was in terms of recording and writing and video and stuff, was Caparezza with Malinconia. Great artist and a good fun guy, lovely man.
2 anni fa hai fatto anche un'esperienza molto particolare qua a Milano, incidendo I Was Only 16, che era una canzone scritta dai piccoli pazienti dell'Istituto Nazionale dei Tumori qui di Milano. Che esperienza è stata?
Faso approached me, and wanted to put a song together. The beautiful thing about the song was the music was great, but it was the fact that the words were put together by the children that were experiencing the horrors of going through cancer treatment, and I thought it was an amazing thing to do, and the lyrics that they'd written, the words were fantastic, and it was totally from the heart. So an honour to be a part of that. Really cool.
And you were never ever ready for a trip like that. And through it all, your heart is breaking. It's a strange reality.
Hai avuto 3 matrimoni nella vita, 2 con le tue mogli e 1 con la band. Basta così oppure c'è qualche altra cosa?
Yeah, I do not need any more marriages. But at the end of the day, they're both mothers of my 5 children. And we all get on fine. All my kids love each other, and my ex-wife and my wife get on great, which is great, fantastic. And the 3rd marriage to the band, we ended up divorced as well. So, and being in a band is very much like a marriage. It's very difficult because, different personalities, different opinions. It's always complicated. And within a band, there's always probably 2 protagonists. And there was in our band, that's for sure.
A proposito di famiglia, sei diventato un nonno da poco?
Literally 1 month ago, on a mese, became a grandfather to my daughter Tony, my oldest daughter, and Andy. And I've had a little baby called Frederick, or called Freddie, and he's just so beautiful. It's a really, really good. I mean, I don't feel old enough to be a grandfather, but it's a fantastic feeling, and I'm so happy. It's amazing.
The Mood I'm In è un big band album. Ecco, ti chiedo, tu preferisci il Tony crooner o il Tony pop singer?
What do I prefer, being a crooner or a rocker? Difficult. I mean, I love both because, you know, I love Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Ella Fitzgerald, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin. I love that kind of music. But then I also like pop rock music. I grew up with Elton John, Rod Stewart, Roxy Music, David Bowie. So I like that rock side of Queen. So I like that side of it as well. So I'm lucky that I'm able to sing croon, rock.
Un imprinting importante della tua vita fu a 17 anni alla Royal Albert Hall con tua madre a vedere Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, I met Frank Sinatra. I was at with my mum Jo, who's now 92. Fantastic. I mean, she's amazing. And literally, I went across the stage, and there he was, and stuck my hand out, got pushed back, stuck my hand out again, and we had a conversation. And he was really charming and really lovely. And he said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I'm at school, but I'm in a band and I want to be a singer, and one day I want to be at the Royal Albert Hall." And 6 years later, with Spandau Ballet, we were at the Royal Albert Hall.
A settembre a Londra al Design Museum apre una mostra su il Blitz, il Blitz, il locale dove voi siete nati di fatto.
Yeah.
Ecco, che ricordi hai di quel tempo?
Well, there's a big exhibition in London. I have really fond memories. I mean, it was the start of the band. I mean, although we were at school together, and we were various different bands before we became Spandau Ballet, the Blitz was the environment in which we were launched, and record companies took interest, and we finally signed to Chrysalis Records. And it was great. I mean, there was no social media, no mobile phones. It was just word of mouth. People were dressing up, looking avant-garde, playing great music, electronica music. It was a fun period for music and all different things. It was amazing. So there's a big exhibition in London, yeah.
We'll light up the dark and bring out the stars.
Quasi 20 anni fa, nel 2007, hai fatto anche l'esperienza del musical in Chicago, Billy Flynn in Chicago. Hai mai sentito il desiderio magari di riprovarci oppure no?
I did Billy Flynn, Chicago. I did it for 3.5 months. It really was the right time, the right place, because my daughter Zara, who's now just finished school, 18, and she was a baby. She was just a baby. So it was the right time to do it. I've been asked to do musicals. I did it once. It was great. But if I'm honest, I like playing with my band and coming to Milan, coming to Rome, coming to Munich, coming to Frankfurt, going to LA, and I like the freedom of rock and roll, if you like, yeah.
Grazie mille Tony, grazie di essere stato con noi e noi
Grazie,
tutti
good to see you.
Con Tony quest'estate in giro per l'Italia. Grazie mille.
Aha!